Hey everyone, Nola here. Welcome back to a new video. I can't believe, well, I can believe what I just saw. The Big House, one of the most known and recognizable Smash tournaments in Smash Brothers history, most known for its historic Melee event, has just gotten shut down by Nintendo. And I'm talking like they are not allowed to have the tournament anymore. They're not allowed to stream any Smash stuff. You're probably wondering, how did it get to this point? Well, for anyone who's been under a rock these past few months, there has been this awesome development in terms of net play using the Dolphin emulator called Slippy. Slippy utilizes rollback netcode for a smooth, buttery online experience that is pretty much like you're sitting next to your opponent. It is the best that you're going to get outside of, being at a tournament or being at your friend's house, seeing your opponent face to face. With COVID being the number one thing that's keeping everything closed, nobody can go to weeklies, nobody can hold tournaments, nobody can hold events. It sucks. And I know there are people who are doing this despite stay-at-home orders. So the Big House, they normally have their big tournament around in the fall time. And they were like, all right, well, we can't have people come out to Michigan for our event, so we're gonna hold an online tournament. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be featuring Slippy. Everyone's going to have that awesome Melee experience, but without having to gather in one place, and it's gonna be awesome. Well, Nintendo said, I don't think I want you to do that. It all started with a tweet that came out November 19th at around 3:25 Eastern that said, "The Big House is heartbroken to share that we've received a cease and desist from Nintendo of America Incorporated to cancel our upcoming online event. We were informed that we do not have permission to host or broadcast the event, primarily due to the usage of Slippy. Sadly, all of our competitions are affected. We are forced to comply with the order and cancel the Big House online for both Melee and Ultimate. Refund information will be sent shortly. We apologize to all those impacted." So the internet just went crazy, and they were like, why would Nintendo stop this event all over this netcode dealie? That doesn't make any sense. Well, a few moments after that, Polygon got a statement from Nintendo saying that Nintendo appreciates the love and dedication the fighting game community has for Super Smash Bros. We've partnered with numerous Super Smash Bros. Tournaments in the past and have hosted our own online and offline tournaments for the game, and we plan to continue that support in the future. Unfortunately, the upcoming Big House tournament announced plans to host an online tournament for Super Smash Bros. Melee that requires use of illegally copied versions of the game in conjunction with a mod called Slippy during their online event. Nintendo therefore contacted the tournament organizers to ask them to stop. They refused, leaving Nintendo no choice but to step in and protect its IP and brands. Nintendo cannot condone or allow piracy of its intellectual property. So we've got two entities saying two different things. This is stuff that we've seen before from Nintendo. It is not the first time that Nintendo has tried to shut down a Smash Brothers event for one or more reasons. They are the only company that does not truly invest into the hot and lively esports scene that has grown over many years. I mean, over 20 years, we've been fortunate enough to deal with Melee, Smash Brothers for Wii U, and Ultimate. So, I mean, ever since I can remember, there's always been a love and passion for Smash Brothers esports. And for one reason or another, maybe it's Nintendo in Japan, their ways are super archaic and they have a different mission maybe, I don't know. They just don't want to embrace that esports side. Not that they don't have anything to benefit from, but I don't think they want to really deal with that. Now, regardless of the negative connotations you've seen in the scene, whether it be through allegations of abuse or gaslighting or just bad eggs in the community, overall the community doesn't really have to suffer from any wrongdoing. Most people are there just to play, get money, and just be the best. There's no esports experience quite like watching Super Smash Bros. Melee. And ever since the dawn of competitive Smash, Melee is the reason that I've met so many people, and it's just sad that Nintendo won't invest in this community. They have some of the most diehard fans I've ever had the pleasure of watching grow up and play on the screen. I've seen people leave and enter this community and still have this love for a 20-year-old game in Smash Bros. Melee. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Now, is Nintendo wrong for trying to enforce their copyright? Technically, no. Morally, you might think Nintendo is a giant douchebag and they shouldn't do this. They don't have any moral ground to stand on. And while that may be the case, we're talking from a legal perspective. Part of making sure that your copyright is enforced properly in America, you have to go after people who are going to pirate your shit. Now, I'm not saying that anybody is using Slippy or is playing Melee on Dolphin with nefarious purposes, but I would probably venture a guess that anybody playing Dolphin is not using their original Melee CD that they might have bought back in 2001. You know, they ripped the ISO and they loaded it on their computer and they're playing. Really, the issue is the audio-visual work that Nintendo has copyright to. The people who run events, the tournament organizers, all the staff who run streams and stuff like that, they have made money off of Nintendo's product for years. And let's also just make sure that we're both on the same page here. There has definitely been some benefit on Nintendo's end in terms of them making money from new game purchases, getting people attracted to Smash Brothers, whether they are hardcore or casual. The list goes on. But at the end of the day, Nintendo is the owner of Smash Brothers, and this is a bigger discussion in terms of copyright and game companies. We are given the privilege to stream games and make content out of them and make money off of it. It's great. It's a give and take relationship. At any time, these game publishers can be like, I don't want you broadcasting this. Sure, it may work against their bottom line. It may hurt them marketing. It may go against them. It may hurt them in the long run, but they always have that power. And we are always one step away from a company saying, I revoke your right to make content around this game. I don't think I have to worry about, or anybody has to worry about that happening. That's always going to be in the back of everyone's minds. That's always going to be a kill switch in any big company's repertoire. And I know it's frustrating. That's just the way it is. Like I said earlier, this isn't the first time Nintendo has tried to shut down an event. I remember Nintendo trying to shut down a Smash Brothers event after they raised $100,000 for breast cancer research. Now, I don't know if they're just suckers for bad PR. I know a lot of people who work in Nintendo, and I'm sure they're just as frustrated as we are about this decision. And I don't know if they'll ever come around and embrace this awesome community of hardcore Smash Brothers fans like Tekken or Street Fighter, Injustice. I mean, the list goes on. Now, we might just be waiting for a million years until that happens, but until that happens, if it happens, we just have to keep trucking. Melee has dealt with bullshit before, and I know that it will rise above this and continue to thrive and be one of the best multiplayer competitive games to be a part of in this esports community. What do you think about Nintendo's decision? Are you mad? Do you disagree? Do you agree? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to have a discussion with you. Also, if you want me to talk about a topic, make sure to hit me up on Twitter at AkinolaGG, or just leave a comment in the video. Doesn't matter. I read everything. Anyway, thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.